Hey guys, how are you all? In today's video, we will talk about all the versions of Way Big and also explain their powers and abilities. So make sure to watch the video till the end. Way Big is a white colossal humanoid creature with a large frill on his head, which is black at the front and red at the bottom. He has blade-like growths on his shoulders and spikes on his waist. He also has red arms with 3 black lines and white fins on the elbows, wristband-like outgrowths on his wrists, and yellow eyes on his head, with 2 extra eyes protruding on his cheeks, 1 on each. He has red feet with 2 toes, a black sandal-like covering on the middle of his feet, and 3 black lines on the side of his neck. The red parts of Way Big's body are made of an unknown cosmic material with metallic properties. Ben 10,000's Way Big is identical to this design. In Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, Way Big was a little bigger than he was in the original series. His head frill was red on the front and black on the bottom. His arms were white with red fins coming out of them, and his neck and wrists were black. Way Big's eyes are green, and he did not bear the extra ones on his cheeks. He lacked the stripes on his arms as well as the blades on his shoulders and waist. He also had red boot-like feet and did not have the sandal-like coverings. Kevin as Way Big is identical to this design. In Destroy All Aliens, Way Big looked mostly the same as in Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, except the red parts were colored to match his portrayal in the original series. In Omniverse, Way Big has 2 red lines on his neck. The blades on his shoulders and waist have returned and are red, and he also has black fingerless gloves, similar to the ones Forearms wears in the same series. He is now more muscular, his head is less skull-shaped and has eyes on his cheeks again, which are more metallic. The fins on his arms are longer, and he has regained the stripes on his arms and legs, and the wristband-like outgrowths on his wrists. Both 16 and 11-year-old Way Big share the exact same design with the exception of the ring around the Omnitrix symbol, which is silver in the 11-year-old version and white in the 16-year-old version. Way Big wears the original Omnitrix/Ultimatrix/Omnitrix symbol on his chest. Mad Ben is Mad Way Big. Mad Ben's Way Big is near identical to Ben Prime's Way Big in Omniverse, except for orange replacing the eyes and the red parts. He also wears gray shoulder pads with orange spikes, spiked shoes, and orange wraps around his forearms and calves. His arm and head blades are also serrated. Way Big can shoot a powerful cosmic ray from the outer edge of his right hand by crossing his arms together. His cosmic rays are powerful enough to disintegrate a small planet. Ben learned this ability by practicing as Way Big. Way Big is very strong, being able to hurl targets into orbits from planets with an atmosphere as thick as Earth's, as shown when he threw Vilgax, who was Way Big's size at the time, into orbit from Primus. He can even lift objects larger and heavier than him, as he managed to lift the hyperspace jump gate. Way Big is also powerful enough to destroy a small planet and generate massive tremors similar to a 7.0 earthquake by stomping his feet. Way Big has great durability, being able to withstand attacks from strong opponents his size, such as the Trash Monster, a giant Trombipilor, a giant Malware, and several Waybads. Way Big can jump very high. He also has extremely quick reflexes, being able to react to Milius's Incursion Conquest Ray. Way Big possesses enhanced speed, being able to run fast enough to generate a massive vortex that was powerful enough to launch the Trash Monster out of orbit. Way Big also has a massive stride, so he can get to his destination quicker than other aliens. Way Big can survive in the vacuum of space and in extreme temperatures, either hot or cold. The frill on Way Big's head is by far his greatest weakness, as attacking it will cause him great pain and stun him. Because of Way Big's massive size, the person transformed as him can be clumsy with their surroundings and accidentally cause property damage by knocking into or leaning against things. Smaller opponents such as Nanomech can take advantage of Way Big's large size and attack him without noticing, as demonstrated when Nanomech entered Way Big's ear and began attacking him from inside, immediately incapacitating him. Because of Way Big's massive size, the person transformed as him can be clumsy with their surroundings and accidentally cause property damage by knocking into or leaning against things. Smaller opponents such as Nanomech can take advantage of Way Big's large size and attack him without noticing, as demonstrated when Nanomech entered Way Big's ear and began attacking him from inside, immediately incapacitating him. Way Big is vulnerable to powerful discharges of electricity, such as that of the Mechamorph armor and the hyperspace jump gate. Way Big can be rendered unconscious if hit by many sedative quills from a member of Argit species. Way Big can be controlled by Vladits via their corrupturas. Way Big first appeared in Ben 10, Secret of the Omnitrix, where he was unlocked by Azimuth, destroyed Vilgax's army, and threw Vilgax into space. In Ben 10, Destroy All Aliens, Way Big appeared twice. Firstly, Way Big asked for Ben's homework in a dream. Then, Way Big battled Evil Way Big. In Destroy All Aliens, Way Big appeared at the end of the short as a separate entity from Ben due to unknown reasons, where he picked up Forearms and Gwen. In Special Delivery, Way Big defeated Dr. Animo and his mosquito creature. The same scene reoccurred on a screen in Universe Versus. Tennyson. In From Hedorium to Eternity, Way Big survived a massive fall and stopped Gwen, Lucy, and Jonesy from falling. Way Big was locked by the Omnitrix's reconfiguration in Ben 10 Returns, Part 1. In War of the Worlds, Part 1, Way Big was re-unlocked by the Master Control and failed to destroy a hyperspace jump gate to stop the hybrid. In Vengeance of Vilgax, Part 2, Way Big was one of the aliens who escaped from the Omnitrix. He was lured back to Ben by Kevin and Gwen, where the Omnitrix reabsorbed him. In Simple, Way Big managed to stop the war between the Red and Blue armies by accidentally destroying the statue of Zaven, resulting in them both teaming up against him. In Primus, Way Big defeated a giant Vilgax. In video games, Way Big crushed the Stalker and Wilherang's car. In Absolute Power, Part 1, Way Big defeated Gwen. In Ben 10,000 Returns, Way Big tried to destroy the Hands of Armageddon with his Cosmic Ray and the help of Ultimate Ben, who used Clockwork's powers but was destroyed by Eon's Time Ray. After Eon was defeated, however, Way Big was restored by Ben 10,000. In The Perfect Girlfriend, Way Big destroyed 2 monster buildings created by Aliena. In The Ultimate Sacrifice, Way Big battled the sentient ultimate forms, but eventually timed out. In The Widening Gyre, Way Big fought the trash monster and threw it into the sun by creating a water vortex. In Ben 10 Generator Rex, Heroes United, Way Big appeared as one of the many aliens when Ben was explaining his story to Rex. In Inspector 13, Kevin as Way Big prepared to break into the Tekadon factory before being switched into Nanomech. In The Ultimate Enemy, Part 2, Way Big went ultimate to battle Dagon. In Blukich and Driba Go to Mr. Smoothies, Way Big was defeated by a giant Trombipulor, forcing him to switch into Goop. In Showdown, Part 2, Way Big battled Malware before being absorbed by him. In The Frogs of War, Part 1, Way Big saved some people from a sign that he accidentally knocked over before the randomizer switched him into NRG. In The Frogs of War, Part 2, Way Big battled the Way Bads and destroyed Emperor Milius' ship in Universe Versus. Tennyson, Way Big defeated Trombipulor by stepping on him. In A New Dawn, Way Big appeared for a short time when Ben was cycling through his aliens. In Ken 10, Way Big punched Kevin 11,000 into the ground out of anger after he hurt Ken. In It's a Mad, Mad, Mad Ben World, Part 2, Mad Way, Big battled Wrath and Lightning Volt, but was defeated by Nanomech. In Black Knight's Flight, Way Big caught the Black Knight. So that was it for today's video. Do comment and let us know which alien you want the next video on. Until then, bye! Thanks for watching.